How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Welcome back to this week's DragonFable release video, and for this week we actually have quite a lot of stuff to go through, so it's a Reimagined slash update week. So first things first, we have the Welcome to Swordhaven Reimagined. This week we are welcoming you to Swordhaven for the first time. Again, new cutscenes have been added for your first visit to Swordhaven, along with some directions of where to explore once you've arrived. While there is currently no way to replay these cutscenes after experiencing them for the first time, that functionality will be added later. Head over to Book 3 Swordhaven to experience your welcome to the capital of Greenguard and the Rose. So let's go there. I think this is right after you finish off the saga from Syncfoil, if I'm not wrong. But we'll find out in our Let's Play DragonFable series. Okay, this really ties in quite nicely with where we are in the Let's Play DragonFable series right now. Halt, where is your business in Swordhaven, Traveler? Wait, isn't that... Not now, I asked you a question, Traveler. I'm just exploring. Exploring, he says, just like that. And your name? To be quite honest, I don't think I'm comfortable giving you that information. Your name. Now, he seems like a perfectly upstanding epoch. I'm sure there's no reason to. I will thank you for not questioning my authority in front of the perpetrator. Perpetrator? Don't you get indignant with me. I say whether you can get to the city or not. Okay, I think there was a typo there. I think they spelled it with an A rather than an E. Without my approval, you're not getting past these gates. The safety of the city is in my hands. You seem awfully guilty about something. What do you say your name was again? You know what? I don't have to put up with this. I've done nothing wrong. Oh, you're going to be like that, huh? That's it. I'm going to get my supervisor and back up. You see, this sort of reminds me of like every time you see in those news, like I'm not American, but this reminds me of America. Like when the cop just asks you for a name but you don't want to give it. Like personally, because I come from a country whereby it's our culture to be more, what do you call it? We respect authority, you know, that sort of thing. It can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing, it really depends on how you look at it. But at the same time, our cops don't really have the right to, you know, go around shooting people they don't like. But then again, you can also link that to us not having the ability to carry firearms around like willy-nilly, or you know, just anyone on the street can, you know, be holding on to a gun, that sort of thing. So yeah, but the thing is, if he's just asking for a name, just freaking give it to him, unless you're guilty, in which this case, our hero is indeed guilty, or because we are wanted at this point of time. So I can understand why the hero didn't want to give him his name, but I think this parallels to the real world of like how Americans treat their police officers. If they're just asking for a name, I really don't see a big deal. Like, just give it to them and you can probably be on your way, you know. Yeah. Okay, next. You're in for it now, just you wait. Yeah, you see, so now he wants to draw all this attention, which is probably not what you want anyway if you're in the hero's shoes. So I guess it sort of backfired. Like, if you just gave your name, maybe it's one person who knew, and maybe he might not even know who you are. But now he goes and alert others, and there's a higher chance of more people knowing who you are and that you're at the gates of Swordhaven. So why would you want that if you're like a wanted, you know, fugitive and all that? So can I enter the city? Yeah, you're good to go. What about that Rose guy? Oh, don't worry about him. He'll be replaced by the end of the week, I bet. 4th Rose partner I've gone through this month. Something about the posting just attracts a very power-hungry personality. Yeah, there's also that, and I do recognize the fact that some people, when placed in their position of power, they do abuse it. But asking for the name of someone who just wants to enter your city, I don't think there's anything wrong. That's just good security, if you ask me. Right? It's reasonable to just get a name, right? I don't envy your job. It's not so bad. Besides, the Rose higher-ups thankfully have little tolerance for these kinds of problems. At least when they get pestered by them. I'm sure there's a lot that goes unreported. Right, I'll be going now. Thanks. No problem. Welcome to Swordhaven, Korriban. Oh, so he knows who we are. Okay. Wow. Wait, so this guy knows who we are but doesn't tell his partner. Huh, interesting. Get a nice view of the city here. Ooh, okay. Oh, the city is definitely a lot more crowded now. Well, here we are at the shore Swordhaven. Now we just have to find Jenya. People are staring at me. They're just in awe of your awesomeness. Yeah, you're right. They've never seen a dragon as impressive as me. Where to start? That big rose steam tower seems like a promising lead. You can ride my backpack if you want this show. It might help us avoid unwanted attention. Yes, please. There's a lot of people, please. It's making me nervous, please. Right, in you go. Let's see what Swordhaven has to offer. Okay. No, that's crazy. You can't expect me to believe that. Blah, blah, blah. Cersei, okay. It's still the same stuff. Doesn't really tell you where to go, does it? It tells you to go to the, like, big tower. Belts. For the most part, I think they are all the same. Yeah, how do you can't see the big tower from here, that's the thing. Like, okay, it's telling you to go to the big ivory shaped tower, but or is the big ivory shaped tower inside? Wait, hold on, I don't remember seeing this guy. Karika. Queen Victoria. Okay, you're just straight away taken here. Okay, so it tells you to go to the Rose Steam Tower, but apparently you can't make your way there, at least not yet. So I'm not sure what that direction is supposed to tell you. Maybe it should tell you instead to go and see Queen Victoria instead of going to the Rose Steam Tower, because I'm pretty sure behind those gates weren't the Rose Steam Tower. But anyways, this week the Reforged ShadowWalker of Time has arrived. As always, it can be purchased from the Time Armor shop inside Seoul Superstore of Savings. Previous owners of the ShadowWalker of Time will get it for free as well. And I do have the Reforged ShadowWalker of Time, so let me go ahead and show this out. Very, very nice looking armor. Let's go to house. And let's showcase this. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the music here so I don't get copyright striked. Hit it. Okay, we can do 100k. And also there are some huge nerfs to the calendar classes. That's right, guys, you heard me right. Huge nerfs, okay? First up, Epoch Ultra Aim Boost has been reduced to 100 bonus, down from 200. Aim Overload for the Underworld Epoch has been reduced to 150 bonus, down from 300. Archivist Ashes Glory's bonus has been reduced to 80, down from 200. Okay, ShadowWalker of Time shadows are no longer counted with buffs. You can see a number of shadows using the widget above the attack button. No longer counted with buffs. Do you mean as buffs or what? I don't really understand what this means. This is usually a good thing, because this prevents like monsters from having like bosses with special effects whenever you buff yourself. That kind of stops that, so I guess this is good. Decay now applies a 60% dot for one turn. That's nice, because in the past Decay just damages, it's just a pure damage skill. There wasn't anything to that other than a pure damage. Shade spikes animation and damage instances have been adjusted to line up better. Fix the description of Umbra form avoidance rather than defenses. Okay. Right, not sure what that means. I think it means BPD rather than MPM. Yeah, something like that. Phantom's hits. Oh, but it's just description, so it doesn't really change the actual skill. Phantom hits plus health effect now has a proper effect name. Okay, what's Phantom hit again? Yeah, lower foe healing, increase your bonus. Oh, increases your bonus as well? Interesting. Wait, did it always used to increase your bonus? I'm not sure, but it now has a proper effect name. Okay, fix and issue where continuing Book 3's main story after a tournament of champions still require completion of the Espina Rosa arc. Fix and issue with a symbiotic Darkness Elemental diagnostic pop out on its fungal spear attack. Mana Hunters in the Rose Tree quest are now selectable in multi-battles. Yay! Awesome! Uh, yeah, I think Verly is most definitely looking at my videos. Hi, Dove. Hi, Verly. Okay, thank you so much for your support. Okay, because I just recently did this quest, and yeah, I think they noticed the bugs from there. Fix the issue where leaving the war at sea would not properly return the player to Falcon Reach South. I'm not sure where this war is, but okay. Patroclus no longer consider Underworld Epoch's Underworld's core as a buff. Underworld's core, what does that do again? I can't remember, but okay, I guess this should be a good thing, right? Yeah, I think so. Other things I may have forgotten. Okay. I think the biggest part is the nerfs here. What do I feel about it? I am a bit on the fence about it. Like when I first saw it, I'm like, whoa, 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 hold up, hold up. These are some gigantic nerfs, okay? And that's not me, trying to sound negative or what. This is a fact, okay? This is a fact. These are huge nerfs. This was cut in half. This was cut in half. This was cut by more than half. Yeah, these are huge nerfs. Do I think they are justified? To be fair, the calendar classes are really good for bossing, or at least most of them are, or even those that are not that good, like maybe Chrono Z, your Dragonbite Epoch. Yeah, even for those classes, they are still somewhat decent. Okay, they can still do most of the in-challenge fights without a big hitch. But the thing is, most modern in-challenge fights nowadays, they have anti-double turn mechanics already. Okay, and through my very short conversation with some people on AEO just earlier on, they said that even with the anti-double turn mechanics, most of the calendar classes are still able to do the fights. Do I think they need to nerf the calendar classes? Yes, to some extent, because the calendar classes are really very strong in boss fights, but I do think that the nerf is a bit too over the top. Like, it's a bit too much. Like, cutting it by 50% and then Ashes Glory by more than 50%. Of course, Archivist is the strongest bossing class, or one of the strongest bossing classes in the entire game. So, yeah, I don't know. 200 bonus lets you basically ignore most of the shields inside of the game. Like 99% of shields inside of the game, you can ignore a 200 bonus. And this 300, well, but this one was for one turn only, right? I can't remember how many turns this is. But yeah, this can't have been like a long duration or something. So I do think nerfs are needed, but I think this is like a bit too much. Like, it's too crazy. Granted, the only thing that's been nerfed is their bonus. They'll still do very well, I think. Like, the calendar classes are still very strong, and I don't think that changes my class tier list rankings of them. They are still very good classes, especially for bossing, but these huge nerfs, yeah, I think the nerfs are a bit too huge. Maybe tone back the numbers just a little bit. Maybe instead of 100, 150. 150 might be excessive. Maybe 120. Okay, this one 150. I think this is still okay. 80, yeah, this one was too huge. Maybe make it back to 100. Archivist is still stupid strong though, so is this justified? Maybe to some people they might think it is. But for me personally, why I don't like it is because, another reason is because the calendar classes are paid classes. They are heavy premium classes. Whether it's in the games, in terms of Dragon Coins nowadays, or whether you bought the calendar and got the code. Okay, these are some of the most premium classes in the game. To give them such heavy nerfs, it's not a good feeling for people who buy them, if you understand what I mean. Like, you spend so much money on this item, you expect, when you first bought the item is up here, and then after you bought the item, it slowly drops to down here. So now the original money you spend, you're getting this instead of this. You guys know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, it's a devaluation of items, and that's what I don't really like. Not just for AE games in general, but just games in general. Like, I don't like it when they touch the premium items, especially if it's a downgrade. Yeah, I think developers have to be very careful whenever they are downgrading items like that, because people who spend money on the game, they don't like it. Like, let's say for example, I'm using this amount of money to buy an iPhone, okay, and then my iPhone turns into a Nokia after I bought it. Will I be happy with the purchase? No, because I wanted an iPhone. That's why I spend money to buy an iPhone. But after buying it, the iPhone turns into a Nokia, then yeah, of course I wouldn't be happy, right? Because that was not what I originally paid for in the first place. Okay, even though the numbers here are huge, the classes are still very good. Okay, there's no questioning about that. But I do think that the reduction is just too great. Yeah, maybe bump it up a little bit more, so people don't feel as strongly, okay, for someone like me. Like, with the anti-double turn mechanics, you pretty much stopped most casual players from using calendar classes for the fight. Those who are very skilled in the in will still find a way around it. So is continuously nerfing the classes the the ideal solution to go about doing it? That's my question. You see, in the hands of a casual, the calendar classes are of course very good on their own, but casuals won't be able to easily storm through, you know, double turn, anti-double turn mechanics fights if they don't understand anything. Whereas for the more hardcore players, the players who actually understand how the classes work, the players who, you know, spend all their time doing the in challenges, they're still going to find a way to get around this, or like come up with a new style of rotation that sort of bypasses that, either through gear switching or a change up in rotation. So does this really solve the problem? And the thing is, if players can figure out a way to get past that, then do you keep nerfing the class? Yeah, I feel like, is that really a good solution? But of course, I don't think the solution is to make the fights harder, because right now I do think that most of the the recent fights are getting really hard already with all the huge numbers. But that is another problem for itself, which I do not want to go into. So just something for the devs to think about. I think like a balance needs to be struck when it comes to toning down items, as well as with regards to the difficulty of the fights. Okay, so anyways, let's go ahead and see. Okay, Velo de la Sombra. Okay, let's check it out. 180 to BPD, 2 turns or 3 turns. Okay, hits all enemies, build shadow shade spikes. The shadows begin to swirl. I think that's new. Okay, nice. We got 1 shadow. Decay, damage your foe, plus dot, build shadow. Residual decay, 1. Okay, Doomsday Clock, stun enemy for 1 turn. Then we have final. This class has 2 finals, which is why I really quite like it. The design, the artwork, by the way, 10 out of 10. Easy 10 out of 10, man. Look at that. Looks amazing, right? Umbra. So if I do this, Umbra form 45, well, then she turns it. Oh, wait. It uses up all your shadows now? Okay, now it gives MP. This gives MP, but wait. Oh, you no longer can't click on the thing to go up and go down. Okay, I don't really use this class a lot, but what I've seen people done is they use Umbra to like get extra turns or something like that. Yeah, like they can cycle between Umbra form a few times in 1 turn. Now it's just, I am not 100% sure, but yeah, I think that's what's going on. My god, this is quite a large hit, I think. 75 to crit damage, okay, and then you can appear to end Umbra form early. Chains. I don't really use this class a lot, so I apologize if I'm getting something wrong, but yeah, lower foe's healing, increase your bonus. Ooh, okay. Nice animations. Is there a new animation? I don't know. Healing by 50. Ooh, okay. Let me see here. Still need to build more shadow. If I Umbra and then I Untumbra. Oh, yeah. You can still do it. Sorry. I take back what I said. You can still do it, but why would you do that? You just waste a turn, right? Okay. Wait, how many? Oh, you need to do Umbra first. Okay. Gear of Time. This is one of the best skills of this class because it reduces your enemies all resist by 40, I think. Let me see here. 50. Wait, has it always been 50? Oh yeah, I think it's always been 50. Okay, nice. Umbra. Hands. Impaling hands. Rend time for damage. Whoa, that is a lot of hits. Very nice. And then we have final. And the class's second final. This is, I think it's slightly stronger than the first final. Yeah, so all in all, ShadowWalker Time is still a really good class. In fact, it got a small buff. Okay, none of the bonuses affect the none of the bonus nerfs affected ShadowWalker of Time because it doesn't really have a huge bonus buff button to begin with. It did get a small buff in that decay now gives a 60% dot for 1 turn. I think that's very nice. Do I think it's needed? No, I actually don't really think it's needed, but of course it's nice to have. No longer counter with buffs. This one, I think it's a small buff to the class as well, so that's nice. Shade Spike. Shade Spike was what skill again? This one. Yeah. I think they sort of changed it a little bit. Animation and damage instances. Okay. Oh, I think they just changed the timing of that. Alright, alright. This one, proper effect name is just a bug fix. And this one is just another fixing the description. So yeah, all in all, would I recommend getting this class in the DC shop if you don't have it? Yes, I would, because I think it's a very good class. It is quite complicated to learn. Okay, I myself don't really use it because it's just too complicated. But yeah, it's a very good class. And if you spend the time to go ahead and learn it, it can be very, very useful. For questing, yeah, I think it's still somewhat useful for questing because there's a little bit of burst. But of course, where it really shines is boss fights, okay? Now, let's go ahead and check out some new Reforged ShadowWalker of Time cosmetics from Cicero's store. Okay, so let's go to shops. Let's go to Cicero Superstore. For those of you guys, I had a few questions recently on how to navigate through his store, okay, and how things are not where they used to be. Okay, this is because I'm going to the Book 3 Cicero store. If you still want something familiar, go to Falcon Reach Book 1 first, and then go to his store, okay, and his store will look exactly the same as it used to, okay? So if you guys are not used to the new layout, go back to Falcon Reach Book 1 and Book 2 and you can still use the old layout of Cicero's store. Alright, for those of you guys who are not familiar with the new layout. Alright, so Book 3, you have this new layout, which I really like, by the way, I do prefer. And of course, there's this mini map at the bottom, you can use it, and it tells you where to go for each stuff, which is very nice. So I can use this to skip to Chrono straight away. I like that. Let's see, Reforged ShadowWalker of Time. Is it here? Yes, it is. 4,000 DCs. Underworld Epoch Time Shop. I think I bought these items already, right? Where is... Wait, these are new, right? Oh yeah, this one is new. Okay, Reforged ShadowWalker's Trail. Ooh, not bad. This one I'll give... You know what? Stay tuned for my YouTube shorts. Wait, do I want to make a shorts about this? I don't know, man. I'll think about it. But yeah, this one I'll give like a 8 out of 10. ShadowWalker's Mantle. 7 out of 10 for this one. Are these new? No, I don't. Oh, these are the Reforged. Okay. Wait. I don't remember seeing these. Whoa. I don't remember seeing these. Wait, were these added back when the Reforged versions came out? Yeah, I don't remember seeing this. Very nice though. Oh, this one is just a gold version. I do prefer the original black version though over this one. Oh yeah, it's still nice. Yeah, very nice. Of course, these are purely cosmetic, so only get them if you have like spare DCs and you know just want to make your character look nice. Other than that, you can pass on them because they are not best in slot for anything. And you know what, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys... Oh, speaking of which, yeah, I just noticed, how come these are black? We don't get the gold ones. I thought the gold ones will come default with the class. Apparently we don't. Maybe they can change that, or maybe this was unintentional. I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's going to do it for this week's video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you have, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more of such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host, Korriban Gaming. Peace out.